Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well today. Well, this is Tailoring Made Professional. In this channel, we teach professional pattern drafting and also other tailoring tips. So please, if you're finding this channel helpful, do well to click on the like button, the subscribe button, and also share this video please. Thank you. So today, we'll be showing you how to draft a half bodice basic pattern in a very simple method. So these are the tools we'll be needing. Since it's a half bodice, it's actually a half bodice, so we'll just be needing a half pattern paper. Yes, you get a full pattern paper and then you share it into two. So we'll just need a half pattern paper, your pencil, your armhole curve, that's for the armhole, and then your straight ruler. Yeah, this is actually a pattern master though, but it still has a straight edge. So that's what we'll be using for our straight ruler. And then our pattern scissors, and then our tape. Yeah, this is our tape. So now I've taped all the edges of my pattern paper for stability. So this is our dartless half bodice tutorial. Don't forget. So the measurements we'll be needing for this tutorial are our shoulder measurement, our chest line, yeah, our shoulder to waist measurement, our bust round measurement, and our waistline measurement. So now, how do you get your chest line measurement? Our chest line measurement is gotten from our bust round. So I divided my bust round, which is 33.5 by 6 inches. So that means 33.5 divided by 6, then I added 1.5 inches. That gave me this 8.3. Don't forget to get your chest line measurement, which is also your armhole. To get your chest line measurement, which is also your armhole, you divide your bust round by 6 inches plus 1.5. It actually gave me 7 inches, but then I needed is, you get 7 inches is actually the perfect measurements for the armhole and also for my chest line. You get my chest line is as well as my armhole measurements. Yeah, that's a division. But then for ease, I added 0.5 inches. That gave me, instead of using 7 inches, I used 7.5 inches. So that's about that. And then don't forget, all your measurements taken around your body should be divided by 4. Yes, anything around your body should be divided by 4. So now I came down, my bust round is 33.5. So 33.5 divided by 4 gave me 8.3. Yeah, my waist round is 28 inches. So 28 divided by 4 gave me 7 inches. Then my shoulder, I divided my shoulder by just 2 inches because it is not around my body. It is not around my body. So I divided it by just 2 inches. So my shoulder measurement is 13.5. So now you do 13.5 divided by 2 inches. It gave me 6.7 inches. So let's start. So now we'll mark out all our vertical measurements, all measurements along our body. That's the first one would be our chest line, which is our armhole line. Don't forget, mine is 7.5. Okay, the next one is my shoulder to waist. Don't forget, this is a dartless half bodice, so that's why I do not need to be putting my what's it called, my shoulder to nipple, my this, my that. No, I just need my chest line measurement, my shoulder to waist measurement, which is 15.5. You get. So I'll come here, I'll mark the same thing I did. My chest line 7.5, and then my shoulder to waist 15.5. So after marking my chest line, I'll mark my shoulder to waist, which is 15.5. So I'll come here too. I'm marking it to the end of the pattern paper because I'm drafting my front piece and my back piece on this particular pattern paper. Now you connect these lines together. You connect these lines together. So after marking out all these lines, don't forget we are drafting our front piece and our back piece on one pattern paper. So you connect all these lines you've marked, you connect it together. So I connected it, connect it together, you connect it. This I'm connecting my chest line together, and then my shoulder to waist measurement, I'll connect it together as well. I'll come here, I connect it together. So now this is my start point here. So the first thing I'll mark out is my front neck. A standard neck is 3 by 3. 3 by 3. That's for a standard neck, a front standard neck. Down for my back standard neck is 3 by 1. So I'll come here, I'll mark out 3 by 3 for my standard neck. Then I'll come to this place, I'll mark out 1, and I'll mark out 3. That's 3 by 1. That's for the wideness and for the depth of. You check for where 30 is on your armhole curve. This is 30. You check for where 30 is and you shift it out. You make it be on the tip of your center front. So you mark out. So that same 30, you let it be on the tip too of your center back. And then you mark it out. And then I'll mark out my shoulder measurement, which is 6.7. That's 678. According to our tape reading, 678. That's 6.7. So now I'll come to my chest line as well. Then I'll measure my shoulder measurement. I'll come down, impute my shoulder measurement on my chest line as well. 6.7. That's 678. 6.7. Whatever you do at the front, you come to the back, you do same. Alright, and then you connect these lines together. You connect these lines together. You come here, you connect the line too for the back. You connect it together. And then for my shoulder slope, because your shoulder is not straight, it's slant. So you need your shoulder slope. So on this line, I'll take my shoulder slope, which is 1 inch. 1 inch from the tip. And you come to the back as well. You take your shoulder slope 1 inch right, and then you connect it to your neckline. You connect this line here, this tip, to this tip here. You connect it, you make your shoulder slope. So this is my front shoulder slope, and this is my back shoulder slope. Okay, so then I'll measure the difference between this place, that's this shoulder slope here, where the shoulder slope started. I'll measure it to this place. The difference between the chest line and this place. The chest line and this place. Whatever it gives me, I'll divide it by 2. So what's the difference first? The difference is 6. Okay, 6.5. Yeah. That's 6 for 8. Yeah, 6.5. So now I'll divide it into 2. I'll divide this 6.5 into 2. It gives me 3 to 8. That's 3.2 inches. So I'll come down here by 3.2 inches. I'll do same for my back. 3.2 inches. I will come out here for my front by 6.8. Don't forget, this is 6.8. This is 0.75. Don't forget, this is 6.8. So I'll come in here by 6.8 for my front armhole depth. I'll come in here by 6'8". I'll mark the dots here. Then for the back, I'll come in here by 2'8". Let me explain that. For the front, you know, there's always a breast. There's a breast at the front, you know. So that breast, it will come from your shoulder down, then your arm will curve. You get? So your front is not straight. It has a curve because of your breast. But for the back, it's straight. So you don't need that curve at all. You don't need that slant, rather. You don't really need it. You don't need it to be deep. But for your front, you need it. For your armhole to sit well, and for your sleeve as well to sit well. So then you connect the line. You come here, you connect the line. You connect the line. You come to the back too. You connect the line. You're to it. You to it, you drew. You connect the line. And then you use your armhole curve to blend it. Don't do it like this. No. You make it look like a continuation. You see? You see, it's like a continuation. Making sure that this place is sitting well, and this place is like a continuation. You see, I'll drag my pencil like this. You see it? It's like a continuation, and it's touching this dot here, and it still continues up. You see, it's like a continuation, and then you drag it down to your chest line. You see, you make it look like a continuation. Don't do it like this. No, make sure it's sitting well on the chest line, and it's still looking like a continuation on the armhole part. Yes, on this slant here, looking like continuation. You see, for the back too, you do same. Make it look like a continuation. See, then you drag measurements. Let's impute our measurements. Your chest line, that's where your bust round will be, your bust measurement will be. So my bust, 33.5 divided by 4 give me 8.3. So I'll come down here. Don't forget it's that less, so I'm not adding that. I'll come here 8.3. 8.3 inches. Supposing I'm adding that now, I would have added that allowance. 8.3 inches for the front, and now I'll come to the back as well. I'll mark out my 8.3 inches. For my waist round, don't forget my waist is 28 divided by 4 gives me 7 inches. So I mark out my 7 inches. Don't forget this is a dartless bodice. Half bodice. Half bodice. Maybe you're joining to a peplon, or you're joining to a peplon skirt. You understand? So it's just a half bodice. Same for your back measurement. Your back waist. Okay, my front waist 7 inches. Back waist to 7 inches. That's 28 divided by 4, 7. You mark out your 7 inches, and then you connect the lines. You see, it's simple, right? You connect the lines together. So then, don't forget your back is not just straight. You get, your back waist is not straight. So people has this folded back, yet our back is not always straight, like straight. It's not baby's back, a child back. No, it has this fold at the back. So that is why you need to come in by 0.5 inches. So it doesn't give this bulgy look at the back when you're fixing your zipper. You know, so when you're fixing your zip, it doesn't look this bulgy. You get, so you come in by 0.5 inches. But if your client is very chubby, like she has fats on her waistline, you can come in by 6'8". This is 6'8" on our tape. You can come in by 6'8". Don't forget, this is 6'8" on our tape. Yeah, you get 6'8". 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6'8" on our tape. But on a normal bodies, you come in by 0.5. And then you connect this line upwards. You get, so you connect it. Okay, so then how to cut. You're cutting your front on fold. This is your front piece. Fold your fabric into two. No allowance. No allowance. No allowance. Unfold. Your shoulder, add 0.5 seam allowance. Your neck, no allowance. No allowance. Your armhole, you add 0.5 allowance. Your side seam, you can add 1.25 inches. The same thing for your back. Then this one, you can add 1.5 for your zipper allowance. You get your neck, no allowance. Your shoulder, 0.5 inches. If you're adding to a skirt, you can add 0.5. You understand? If you are cutting, you cut this way, cut all around. You understand? Do same for the back. So please don't forget, if you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, drop your comments. If you're finding some parts of the video difficult to understand, we'll answer your question as soon as possible. Thank you.